taking a look at this ridiculously big Star Wars Black Series TIE Fighter. It comes with a 6-inch pilot and pretty much lines up with the rest of the Star Wars 6-inch Black Series action figures, but this one comes with a giant vehicle. So let's get this ridiculously large box open. Got my X-Acto as always. Honestly, this is no small feat. Hopefully there will not be too much assembly required. Now you can't even see me. And let's see what is in here. Okay, so there's a whole lot of cardboard in here, which we will get rid of right away. Wow. So we've got a giant cockpit. Clearly some assembly is going to be required. You can see the inside of the cockpit is rather detailed. Just put that aside for a moment. Oh my goodness. Very, very large TIE Fighter. Well, frankly, this thing is just fucking overwhelmingly large. This thing is as big as I am. It's very cool, but I don't even know where you would store such a thing. So here we've got the front of the cockpit. Didn't see any instructions in the box. I may have to take a look. I mean, look at this. We need instructions. So in the box, you've got the cover for the cockpit and a couple guns. And here we have some rudimentary instructions. I just want to be sure I put the wings on the right side. So it actually looks pretty simple. First order, Special Forces TIE Fighter, Black Series, #1. It's honestly the biggest vehicle I've ever seen for an action figure. So it seems like the wings are identical. So it's seeming like it doesn't really matter which side I put them on. That snaps in rather easy. Now we've got the other one. This is crazy. Crazy. Okay, so those pop in quite easily. Now we've got the cockpit cover, and you've got 2 guns. First, I'm going to pop the cover on. That came together very well. And now, let's see. This gun goes on this side. I was assuming it would bend easy, but it does not. This one goes on the bottom, apparently. Just don't quite understand why this doesn't move forward, but we will figure that out. Of course, we need our pilot. We've got the pilot right here. Pop him out of the plastic. This would be your regular Star Wars Black Series 6-inch TIE Fighter pilot with the normal range of mobility. Very nice detailing. He is a Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot, so he is slightly different than the regular TIE Fighters. And I've lost his sound. Things are going well. He comes with his own little pistol. Not even sure if you can see me. But we'll go ahead and put that in his hand. And I'm going to come around and put him into his cockpit seat. Really quite stiff. All right, guy, you stay there. And let's get you into your vehicle. All right, well, with quite a bit of struggle, I did manage to get him into the cockpit. If you take a look inside, there is really quite a bit of detailing in there on the console. There's 2 seats for a TIE fighter, so you could have a pilot in the front and a pilot in the back. As you can see, there's 2 tabs on that back seat. I had quite a bit of trouble getting him properly into his seat, as the tabs are meant to tightly hold him. But once he's in, he's not going anywhere. Very nice interior of this cockpit. Lots of detailing. I do feel that this would be better for display than play, as it's bigger than most children. And, you know, once you get him in there, I don't particularly want to struggle him back out, but I'm going to, so we can take a closer look at the figure. This thing is just massive. If you take a look, it's just over 2 feet tall. Now, the figure itself is pretty much exactly like all of the rest of the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch figures. He's got a lot of detailing. He's articulated at the elbows, shoulders, neck, mid-hip, knees, ankles. He's got all the regular articulation. Nice Imperial logos on his shoulders. My one complaint is he does not have a holster for this blaster that he has come with. So once he's in the cockpit, there's a high possibility that you're going to drop it and lose it in there. Other than that, it's a very nicely detailed figure. You can see he's got some small differences from the regular TIE fighter pilot, namely the red on his helmet. Quite a bit of detailing on his chest. Overall, a very nice figure, and the red helps him stick out when he's inside the cockpit. You can see him just a little bit better due to his red stripes. He does stand at about 6 inches tall, as expected. Well, overall, the Star Wars Black Series Imperial Special Forces TIE Fighter is really quite cool. My main complaints would be the difficulty that I experienced putting the 6-inch action figure into his cockpit. It kind of makes it so you're going to want to put him in and leave him in there. No kid is going to want to mess with that. It's huge, which is awesome. It's very easily assembled. It retails for roughly about $100 Canadian, cheaper in the States, of course. And I mean, just look at this thing. It's huge, it's detailed, it's impressive. I think it should have some firing missiles, considering what an impressive toy this is. It wouldn't hurt to have thrown in some firing missiles. But quite heavy too. Overall, definitely worth the money. Great for any serious collector. Lots of nice detailing. Comes with a beautiful action figure. So another success for Star Wars. I don't think I've shown you the back. So in conclusion, the back side. Very heavy. So if you did want to hang it from somewhere, you're going to need a good anchor. Well, for Toy Recon, that's it for this time. Another beautiful toy in my collection.